Hey, this is Uncle Mark. I am not in the mothership, but I'm in my office, kind of where I do my business for my other couple of businesses. You can hear my birds chattering away. I've got here my fretless, 0 frets, but it does have fret markers. And so this lesson is how do you play Who Do You Love with one chord? Okay, so we're going to use one chord. We're just going to be open. And so what we have to do is we have to get the rhythm right. It's really important when you do a one chord song to get the rhythm right. So I've done other videos about how to get this rhythm, and it's a bump, 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 bump. So it's getting that rhythm right and getting this muting. I'm not playing any slide, or I'm not going to play anything right at this moment, right? I've got my Uncle Mark fretless, as you can see. And so what we're going to do is we start here with our palm at the bridge. Okay, you can hear it and it keeps ringing. I want you to move your palm up slow until it mutes it, right? Okay, so move it back, move it forward. That's where you want to be on this song. It's a, right? So you're going to be muting. And you're going to have to press down pretty hard on your strings. It's not something, crazy birds, you can hear them like crazy. So you're going to be pressing hard on your strings. Also, if you wash your hands before you play, it's a really good thing because you're going to get your when you palm mute, you're going to get your strings really dirty, and you're going to be needing to change your strings more often. I change my strings a lot, and it can be very expensive. So be aware, wash your hands before you play. Also give your guitar a wipe down here because your sweat does not good things to the wood and the finish and all of that. So that being said, start at the bridge here and just strum through and move your hand forward until you've muted, right? So this is kind of where you're at. Bop, 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 bop. It's a lot harder than it looks. I know I make things look easy. It's not. So if it takes you a while to, my word, they're crazy. My other bird's playing his guitar. If it takes you a while to grasp this, it's totally cool. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, it'll sink in better if you learn it slow rather than get it all immediately. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of this song and just show you where I'm at. No slide, no nothing. I walked 47 miles with barbed wire. Got a cobra snake for a necktie. Got a brand new house on the roadside, made out of rattlesnake hide. Got a brand new chimney made on top, made out of human skulls. Come on, take a walk with your daddy. Tell me, who do you love? Who do you love? Yeah, baby, who do you love? Who do you love? Got a tombstone hand and a graveyard mind. Just 22 and I don't mind dying. Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love? All right, one chord song. But it's all about the rhythm. It's about that Bo Diddley beat. I've got a couple of lessons. Actually, it's probably 10 lessons on rhythms. It's called the Boogie Woogie Rhythm Series. Even though it's centered around a fretted cigar box guitar, it's not terrible to look at for getting your rhythm patterns. So look for the Who Do You Love and Ride on Josephine rhythm patterns. They're going to be about the same thing. Ride on Josephine, ride on. Okay, it's going to be about the same thing. It's Bo Diddley. Bo Diddley had one rhythm, but he may have been a one-trick pony, but man, the trick is so good. It's like Chuck Berry. One trick, but the trick is so good that it changed rock and roll history. And so, you know, I just want to get you there. So playing slide to this. So if you notice, I have fret markers, okay? And let me try to get it so you can see it. So when I see the 2 dots, that's 12. That's where I want to be with my slide. So if you come up from G, F, G, F, G. That's kind of what you're trying to get at. And you can do 1 string, you can do 2 strings, or you can do all 3. But you're going bump, 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 12, 12, 12, 10, 10, 12. Like so. And I tend to use a lot of vibrato, and vibrato's easy. You just get your thumb on the back, and you're just going to wiggle it with your finger on it, and you'll get used to this. It's something to get used to. When you're playing 1 string, you can come at it at a different angle than having to play all 3. So you can come up to 12 and like so, or 2, or 3. So you're just coming from 10 to 12. Also, there is another G, and it's way up here. Okay, so on my guitar with my lace pickup, it's right here across this point. But I only use that high G string, and I catch it right there, like so. Okay, and it's more a hearing thing than a looking thing, although I've looked and I've noticed that that's about exactly where it's at. On your guitar, it may be different. The dynamics and the string length and the body length, you know, from the bridge to the nut, all make a difference, and all of those differences make your Cigar Box guitar special, and it makes it special for you. They're all different, and in many ways can be very different. Even, you know, a tiny little bit stretches a long way. So here you are with the song. Night was dark and the sky was blue. Down in the alley, eyes wagging through. Heard a bump and somebody scream. You should have heard just what I seen. Who do you love? Who do you love, baby? And a lot of times I like to come up with my pick as opposed to picking down. Remember, with a pick, you're painting. A pick is a paintbrush, and you are Picasso or Michelangelo or whoever you like, Matisse. You know, it doesn't matter, you know. Whoever you like to be, pretend you're painting. And what you're doing is you're trying to paint a picture, and that picture is sound. So, 1 hit. Coming up. Coming up twice. Down twice. Whatever you like. Coming up on the bass, coming down and then up. Whatever you like, you know, find that tonal aspect. People have asked why I like wound strings, because I think the subtle harmonics in each string make a big difference to me. There's a lot more going on in that one little note than just what you hear right out of the gate. And as I turn tube amps up a little louder, you can start hearing all that sensitive stuff. But 1 chord songs, you know? Arlene took me by the hand, she said, Mark, you understand, who do you love? And you can do this as a talkie song. Who do you love? Yeah, who do you love, baby? Rode a line to town, use a rattlesnake whip. Take it, Arlene, don't you give me no lip. Who do you love? Yeah, and I can talk like this all night long. All night long, yeah, baby, who do you love? Do a little Lonesome George thing. Kind of like that. So this is a lesson on how to play your fretless 1 chord song, Who Do You Love? Work with it and play with it. Make it your own. Keep the Bo Diddley beat, but try to make it your song as opposed to trying to emulate Bo too much. Lots of people try to emulate Thorogood or Bo Diddley. Be you. That's the best advice that I can give you is be yourself and make it your own. And when people come and see you, be different. Anyone can buy Bo Diddley records and George Thorogood records, but they can't buy yours. So be different, be funky, be strange, do it your way, and one-chord songs, okay? So we'll do some more of these one-chord songs in the future, and I'll find some more of these things that are just fun and ripping just to play. So this is Uncle Mark. I'm not in the mothership. I'm in my office. This is where I do my business. Also, my business includes having a PayPal link down below for donations. For all you guys who've donated, guys and gals, you're awesome. I love you. Getting the word out, sharing, and all of that. The link is a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. So it's all cool. You do, you do. You don't, you don't. I love you all just the same. I think you're awesome. Thank you so much. And keep subscribing and keep sharing. And I'll keep getting things out to you, all right? So this is for you fretless guys and gals. Thank you.